Hey everybody, Mike here from the Focus Garage, and in today's video I want to talk to you about the headlights that I've got installed on my MK6 Volkswagen Jetta. So there's a lot of aftermarket headlight choices for these cars that you'll see online when you search them. I went with this style just because it's a little bit different than what you see. A lot of people go with the OEM kind of Volkswagen LED style one where you've got this U-shaped right there LED. They're made by a brand called Helix. That's a very good popular choice, but I want something a little more different, so I went with these. These are referred to as kind of like the Audi mimicking style of headlight, or LED tube, DRL you'll hear sometimes. I'll link the exact ones I've got in the description below, but I've had a lot of questions on different social media as well as even some other videos here about how these fit and what they look like. So as you can see here, fitment is pretty much spot on. The only area that I was skeptical of with these was where the headlight meets the fender. But as you can see here, I mean, it's as close to OEM as you're gonna get. I'm not really disappointed with the way these fit at all. They installed just the way the factory ones came out, so there was no issues with that. And build quality of these pieces is very, very nice too. As you can see, you know, it's kind of got that UV protectant on it. The way it fits with the grille is very nice. There's no weird lines underneath it. So that's the driver's side. Passenger side, pretty much the same story. I mean, you can see that it's very, very close to stock fitment here. With this, there's maybe a little bit of a spot by the fender, but it's still not bad. Nothing to make a big deal about. Let me get in the car and fire these up, and we'll show you what they look like when they're running. Alright, so now we've got the headlights. Just the car's on. The headlights are off. This is always on. These are the DRLs that you're looking at here that will always be on with the vehicle. So it's a pretty nice look. It's pretty bright. It's not overwhelming. One of my biggest complaints is actually that with in the daylight, these are not nearly as bright as you'd see on like an OEM car. They kind of get washed out by the sun. So not the brightest DRL, but still not a big deal. Let me go ahead and turn on the headlights and show you guys what that looks like. Alright, so these do ship with a halogen bulb. I've swapped them out for LED bulbs just because I really like the cleanness of it. It's a pretty close match to the DRL, and it's a very, very nice light output on the road. Obviously, you won't be able to see now because it's daytime, but the cutout is, or the cutoff on these is very, very sharp. You have a nice kind of rainbow flicker line, and light output on the road is much, much improved over stock. These do also have the reflector in the side there, so you know, if you are in a state where that's something that's checked for, you will be good. One thing I do want to note, I did have an issue with mine having moisture in it. It was in the driver's side housing. I was getting moisture pooling up right along the bottom here, and all I simply had to do is take some pictures of it and send it to the company that makes these, and they sent me another set free of charge. I just have to mail the other one back to them, and they were good. So I've got, you know, two headlights now that don't hold moisture or anything like that. I'm really a fan of the way they look on the car here. The flicker is normal. You're just seeing that because it's LED and the lens refresh rate can't keep up with that. But yeah, that's pretty much the overall outline of my headlights there. If you guys do have any specific questions about them, or if there's anything you want to see, definitely feel free to let me know. But I just wanted to give a little bit of a close-up look on them, just because I've had enough questions and I wanted to just further explain them. But yeah, if you see anything that, you know, I didn't cover, definitely feel free to put it in the comments below and let us answer that for you there. You know, if you haven't already, be sure to consider subscribing to the channel. We pump out all kinds of content for all types of vehicles. This is Mike, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.